Why Atlassian? I believe because it's an easy way to get the things done. I believe it's not a prescriptive tool. The Atlassian ecosystem includes you, not excludes. So why include you? Because nobody knows everything about this, and we have to help each other. In fact,
Amazing. So you have many insights about Atlassian or customers.
Well, for example, one of the that I love, it was the all insight, currently assets. For me, it's the thing that we always miss in this tool. When asset was another game changer because you can save a lot of information there, handling all your assets and anything you need. In fact, people you can connect with LDAP or wherever you need to connect to get the information from outside. And it's a tool that you can integrate with another ones really great. With an API, with code, or with automations, or with a lot of this kind of platform that make this connection and automation, like Zapier or something. So it's really great.
I'd like to ask you about the next topic. I just wondered why you choose Atlassian. So there are so many similar products, right?
Yeah. In fact, I started my career in process with project and portfolio management. Why Atlassian? I believe because it's an easy way to get the things done. I believe it's not a prescriptive tool. You can handle internals and externals. You can handle the security. If you need documentation, you have Confluence. If you think in anything you need, Atlassian have it. So and you can integrate it. And now with cloud and all the thing work graph and that, it's really great because they are trying to make you work better, not jumping in one tool to another. So and Row and all the new stuff. I'm very happy about and excited about the next years in Atlassian. But precisely for me, it's because it's an easy tool to work and it's easy for users too. So that's great. The adoption of the tool is great because they cannot believe that they lost several emails or, as I said, the threads and stuff. And in here, you have all in one place. You have your ticket or your new work items, and you have the communication in there. The information is in there, and that's great. The code, you can connect your code in there. But as I said, I don't want to talk about only code because, as we said before, it's for every team can work with this. This is a platform, and also it's for the new frameworks. For example, PPM was a really great tool, but I remember we have a lot of travels with capacity and resource pool that sometimes doesn't work properly, or you cannot create a report. To do a report, you have to do a really big SQL query and stuff like that. And in here, if you handle good the platform, and you work in the platform, you're going to have all the information that you need. The reports are faster, the adoption of the tool is faster. So for me, it's a solution. It's that solution.
If you had to convince skeptical team to try Atlassian tools, so what would you say?
Well, I believe that I have to explain a little bit about Atlassian, and I know when I'm speaking with someone that if they have any trouble with handling processes on work, or they are feeling that they are not working properly, I know that with Atlassian platform I can help them. So, and I believe in that, and it's that for me. If I believe in something, I put all my love to try to convince or to try to come together and to get the solution and the things done.
Great, you're a professional, right?
Yeah, and I love what I do.
Yeah, so important thing is so whether we love this product or not, right?
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes when I'm with the customer and the customer says no because this tool, because sometimes the tools are not perfect.
Yeah.
If there is any tool perfect, please say to me which one is. But I swear that has bugs, a lot of things that maybe the developers or the company developing another way that you think. But the real thing of all this is that if the tool has not troubles, I have not work. So in some way, well, it's my work to help with that. And I believe that, for example, if someone in the marketing is saying, no, this doesn't work right, and whatever, they have a need, and I have to help them because maybe it's not working with the tool properly, or it's not working with the right tool. For example, a couple of days before this, I was talking with customers and they are using Jira Service Management not with the license that they need. They have one license for marketing, one license for logistics, one license for as I say, graphic, and this is not the way you can work with this. And in fact, they are starting to have troubles with that. So my aim is to help them to work good with the tool they have, and that's it. And I love to do that because at the end of all this, it's really comfortable to see that the people work better. And when they say, well, this was a nightmare, but now everything is right, and we are working with this tool, and it's a tool. Because I think if you have a hammer, you are going to see only that all your drivers are like a nail, so you are ping with your hammer. Yeah. And now we have a lot of tools in platform, so maybe it's to see which tool do you need. In fact, these people are using Jira Service Management to handle Jira or processes, internal processes. They do not need portal, they do not need the emails communication. And I say, no, we have to move to Jira and you have to work in there. In fact, you are losing money because the Jira Service Management license are more expensive than the Jira license. So now we are moving, now they are buying the right amount of license that they need, because if we both use only one license, when you make a comment, you make a comment for me, I make a comment for you, and it's the same person commenting, and where you are going to get the email, and it's a nightmare in that way. So as everything, if you have a tool, you have to use it properly.
Yeah, that's right. Do you see Atlassian continuing to lead in the future?
Well, I hope so. And I believe, yes, it's really big. Of course, there are a lot of competency.
Yeah.
You have Monday, you have Notion, to say a few. But, well, this is really big, and the ecosystem is really strong.
Yeah.
And Atlassian have 300,000 of customers. And if you compare to, I believe, Salesforce, Atlassian have a lot of customers.
Yeah.
And if you have a company that are already using Jira and they are using it quite good, well, it's difficult to move to another tool. That's my thought about this.
Yeah, so the fact that more than 4,000 people is coming to this event, Team 25, so Atlassian leads this industry.
Yeah, in fact, a lot of governments are using Atlassian also.
Yeah, that's right. There were so many insights from you. Thank you so much. So let's wrap up this interview. Is there anything you'd like to share with our audience?
As you know, or I can speak to the camera, this is a really great tool. This is a really great ecosystem, because the Atlassian ecosystem includes you, not excludes. So that's great. Why include you? Because nobody knows everything about this, and we have to help each other. In fact, I have my Meta group and I talk a lot about this. Why? Because for me, it's a way to give it back to the ecosystem what the ecosystem gave it to me. I made this amazing career. I moved to Spain. Of course, I miss my country, but I moved to Spain because it was a really big step in my career. I met a lot of people, and with these people, we worked together. We were happy when we finished a project. We suffer when you have things or complicated things in integration. As you know, we have a lot of challenge with project, but believe me, it's a really good ecosystem and it's a really good platform to work. So that's what I want to share with your audience.
Great. Thank you for a great message. Where can people find your content or follow your content online?
Well, in fact, it's in Spanish. Yeah. So one thing that I want to say that it's great that you do this in your own language. Mm-hmm. Of course, now to collaborate each other, we have to speak in English.
Yeah.
But it's really great to the people understand better when you are talking in your native language. So it's really great that you're doing this in Japanese. And my content is, Meta Group, Atlassian Experts in Espanol, and we have the YouTube channel too. And I'm also a community leader from Madrid, Madrid community. You can find me, in LinkedIn, of course, Ariel Prado, or in the Madrid community too. Reach me out and I always be there to answer any question.
Okay, thanks again for being here, Ariel. So if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment. So thank you so much, Ariel, for having time.
Thank you, Hen. It was a pleasure.
Muchas gracias.
Muchísimas gracias a vos también.